Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you my yearly favourites. So this will cover makeup, skincare and hair care as well. So if we start off by doing makeup first. So for foundation, I've actually chosen a few because I couldn't quite decide. One of them I tested out fairly recently and I love it. Absolutely love it. So the first one is this one here, which is from Uniq. These are a C Beauty brand and they do the most amazing makeup. I've worked with them a couple of times. I actually have an ongoing giveaway with them at the moment. If you want to check that out, I'll link it below as well. But honestly, this foundation is so nice. It was this foundation that attracted me to the company and wanted me to try more. So I actually bought more stuff. But yeah, it gives the most beautiful finish. It lasts ages. It just looks beautiful on the skin. It really does. And it's really good for mature skin as well because it doesn't like settle into those fine lines and wrinkles. Then I have this one here, which is a lot of people's favourite. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I have this in the shade 2N and I really love this product as well. A bit like this one actually. It looks really nice on the skin and the colour match is impeccable. It is spot on. I also find this really hydrating as well. You know, it doesn't dry my skin out or anything, especially this time of the year when, you know, your skin is prone to it. So yeah, absolutely love that one. This is the one that I tried out recently, which is the Rimmel Kind and Free Moisturising Skin Tint Foundation. I've actually got this on now. I love this. It is so nice. It gives the most beautiful finish to your skin. I'm obsessed with it, to be quite honest with you. It just looks lovely. When I first tried it, I thought, oh, is it a bit dark? But I don't think it is, you know. It's absolutely fine. It blends really nice. The finish is kind of like, it's a bit more dewy, but I love that. I love a dewy foundation. And it's not too heavy either. It just looks really nice on the skin. Kind of looks like my skin, but better, if you know what I mean. So yeah, absolutely love that. And the best thing is all three of these are really affordable as well. So for lips, it will come as no surprise, I'm sure, because I've featured these a fair few times. But these Maybelline Vinyl Ink lipsticks are so nice. I love them. This is actually the one that I've got on at the moment, which is Witty, which is my favourite by far. I adore this colour. So yeah, they're just so... I just love them. I love how they look. They kind of dry down completely. There's no transfer with them at all. They last ages and they keep this kind of like really nice glossy shine as well. It's like magic. Absolutely love them. So for bronzer, this has been my favourite for probably since the beginning of the year. When this product first came out, I've been using it ever since. I love it. This is the Iconic London Kiss by the Sun and I've got the shade Oh Honey. They do these in blushes and bronzes. And this one, when I first got it, I thought, oh no, is it going to be too dark? But it's not at all. Again, I've got it on now. It's kind of like my everyday foundation bronzer. And it just looks so nice. It's not too shimmery, so don't be put off because it does look quite shimmery in the pan. It kind of just gives a really nice glowy look. And it's not too dark, it's really natural looking, it blends beautifully. I absolutely love this product. Yeah, it's got a 36-month expiry on it, which is brilliant. As I say, I've had this since the beginning of the year and bearing in mind I use this almost every day, there's still loads of product left. So for highlighters, I really struggle to choose a favourite, like one favourite, because I actually have three that I kind of go between. So the first one is this one from What's Up Beauty. I love this company. They are a small business based in America and they do the most amazing products. So they do two highlighters. They released these a few months back now, or a couple of months maybe. But yeah, this is the one that I like. This is Wild Acacia, which is the lighter one, and then they do a slightly darker one as well. But just look at this. That pattern is stunning, isn't it? And this colour here, the pinker one, I love this. This one's really nice for inner corners as well. But this gives the most intense, beautiful highlight. It really does. So if I want a more intense look, I tend to go for this one. But my everyday kind of highlighter will be this one, which again is the one that I have on now. So this is the Rare Beauty highlighter in Mesmerize. So yeah, it is beautiful, absolutely stunning. Sorry, I've just run down the stairs to get a parcel and I've got a cold as well. I've been quite poorly lately. And then I also love this. So this is actually just a mini one, but it lasts ages. So it's the Vive Skin Dew. So it's kind of a multitasker. You can use it anywhere, but I like to use it as a highlighter, like a liquid highlighter. And it gives the most beautiful, natural, dewy, sort of wet look highlighter. If I use it, you know, my normal points just here. I love this. It's really nice. So blush was an easy one for me because it's this. So it's the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in the shade Happy. I also have Joy, which I like to use more kind of in the spring, summertime. It's got a little bit more of an orangey tone to it. But this one is so beautiful. Again, I have it on now. Yeah, it blends so nicely, lasts ages, and it just looks really beautiful on the skin. I love this. It is so nice. For mascara, I have two. So this one I actually started to use fairly recently. So this one is the Lottie London. This one is the Vampire Diaries edition, but it's the Super Fake Mascara. Again, it's the one I have on now. And it is so nice, and I don't get any transfer with it, which, you know, is a problem that I usually have. I get like, you know, transfer down underneath, but I don't tend to get that with this. I believe, it doesn't say that, but I believe this is a tubing mascara, so it comes off so easy as well. I also absolutely love this one. This is the second one that I've had. This is the What's Up Beauty again, and this is their Watch Me mascara, and it is so nice. The brush is beautiful. So, oh, there's a little hair on it, but look, so that's the wand. So we have this kind of like comb bit just here, and then this kind of chunkier brush just here. And the idea is that you start off by going through with the chunkier side, and then you use the kind of the more comb side to separate your lashes. It works so well. It is a beautiful mascara. You get lovely kind of thick, long lashes from it. And it is just beautiful, really, really nice. So I've literally been using these for about a week, but I wanted to feature these because I was so shocked, and I've been absolutely loving these. They're the Coco Cosmetics Marshmallow Sponges. I've used dupes and thought, oh, these are so good, you know, especially ones from Primark. Thought they were brilliant until I got these, and I realised the hype. I realised why people love them so much. Bearing in mind, I've got 4 in here. This one isn't even damp. And it's probably as soft and squishy as it would be if I did use one of my dupe ones wet or damp. But it is just so soft, so squishy. It makes your base look flawless. I love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, excuse the mess of it because I've only just used it this morning. But yeah, this is one that is damp. So again, really nice, soft, squishy. It just kind of like goes over your skin perfectly. Yeah, it's not too hard, you know, it doesn't bounce off or anything. Oh, I just love it. So yeah, I picked these up Black Friday for like £11.50. What bargain. But I think normally they're about 22 quid for 4, which is still really good. Right, so eyeshadow palettes. I have so many, and I've tested so many this year as usual. But I have picked out 4. So if you've seen my videos before, you'll know I absolutely love Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes, and I had to feature 2 of them in this video. So this one is the neutral palette, and this is really nice for kind of, you know, just an everyday or an evening glam look. You can make so many looks out of this, and the colours are absolutely stunning. They really are. I love this one. Then I also really love this one. So this is the Rich palette, which I think is their newest. Is it their newest one? I can't remember if this is the newest one or the Sunset one. They were quite close together. But yeah, it's like this beautiful, you know, as it's called, rich tones. And they are absolutely stunning. This is my kind of colour story in a palette just here. I love these kind of tones. Warm shades are, you know, I love them. This one in particular is beautiful. So yeah, those 2, and as always, super affordable for the quality because Beauty Bay palettes are amazing quality. And yeah, they're like, I think normally they're about 15 quid. Then I wanted to feature this one. This is the newest palette from What's Up Beauty. And again, I know it seems like I obsess over them because I've already featured 2 products, but their makeup is just so good. They're probably one of my favourite brands. So yeah, it's this one here. So again, absolutely love the colour story in this. As you can see, these kind of tones are very me, again, very warm. We do have some cool tones in there as well though, but these shimmers are just amazing, absolutely amazing. And then I had to feature this one. So this one I only tested out recently, but I was really shocked. So this is from Mad Beauty, and I actually picked this up in HMV of all places, but they do sell it in Boots, Superdrug. And yeah, I love the Gremlins, so I was really drawn to this. My husband actually spotted it first. But again, really nice warm tones in the colour story there. And the quality of these shadows is so nice. In fact, I would actually compare them to Beauty Bay ones. But yeah, $16.99, and you get some beautiful colours in these palettes. And the colour payoff, I was so shocked. They are super pigmented and they blend so nicely as well. I just don't think it's one of those brands you really hear of much, you know, with regards to makeup. Maybe, you know, they're cute bath things and that, because they do a lot of Disney bits, which I love. But yeah, makeup wise, I don't see many reviews on them. But honestly, they're so good. They deserve more credit. So next we'll move over to skincare. So for skincare, first up is these. So this is the Drunk Elephant De Bronzy Drops, which are always out of stock, but they are really good. I absolutely love them. Again, these have lasted me absolutely ages. I know they're like, what are they, £33 or something for a little pot. And you look at that and you think, oh, is it worth it? But they do look so beautiful on the skin. In fact, I'm quite happy to mix this with my moisturiser, plonk it on a no makeup day. And, you know, the way my skin looks, I'm quite happy to kind of go out like that. I think they're beautiful. So there is a 12-month expiry on these as well. And yeah, they probably have lasted, or nearly lasted me, about a year. I think I got these around my birthday last year, which is January. So yeah, nearly a year. And I'm probably nearly out of these actually. But yeah, I love them. However, I recently tried this out, very recently, like a few days ago. The Lottie London Hot Glaze Serum Drops. And when I first started using them, I thought, because these go directly onto your skin, whereas the De Bronzy Drops, you kind of mix them with your moisturiser. But when I first tried them, I thought, I can't really see any difference. But then for some reason, I don't know if they take a while to settle. After I'd, you know, sat and spoke to the camera for a bit, I started to notice that my skin actually didn't look a lot different to how it does when I use the De Bronzy Drops. So yeah, I think this could actually be a potential dupe. So this is like £8, I think, or something like that. Whereas obviously, as I said, the De Bronzy Drops are like 33 or something. So a lot cheaper as well. And yeah, as I mentioned, you know, when I reviewed them, I'm sure they don't have the same skincare benefits as the Drunk Elephant ones. But, you know, if you're in a pinch and, you know, as the Drunk Elephant ones are always out of stock, then it's a good option. So for SPF, I love SPF. I have been loving these. So these are the Tokobo, which is a K-Beauty brand, the Bio Hyaluronic Bio Watery Sun Cream in 50, SPF 50. So it's this one here. It goes on so nice. It's beautiful under makeup. It doesn't leave any white cast. It is so nice. It's a really thin formula as well, so it soaks in nicely to your skin. And then I also, from Tokobo as well, I also love the Sun Stick, because you can kind of just top this up as and when. It goes in your handbag really easily. Yeah, and you kind of just, you know, wind it up like that. It smells really nice as well. It's like, they haven't got much of a fragrance, but it's like, I can't explain it. It smells a bit kind of like baby powdery, but yeah, that's not in it, but it just kind of like that really kind of subtle, fresh smell. Yeah, really good SPFs. Then another K-Beauty brand, which is Axis Y. I absolutely love this serum as well, because again, it goes really nice under your makeup. It gives the most dewy look as well after you apply it. So if you're having a no makeup day and you want to wear this, beautiful. Your skin will look lovely. kind of like really radiant, really dewy, and it gives the most beautiful bounce to your skin as well. But the thing I like about this most is it actually contains niacinamide and squalane as well, which are ingredients that I absolutely love for anti-aging. And over time, it actually helps to improve hyperpigmentation and dark spots as well. So yeah, a big fan of this one. And it's quite a big tube for a serum as well. So my favourite eye cream, which has been a favourite for probably nearly 3 years now, is this one here, which is the Medicube Reviving Peptide Deep Reviving Eye Serum. I love this. I've gone through, I dread to think how many of these I've gone through, a lot. But yeah, I have to use this every night without fail. So yeah, I love this. It is so nice. It just... the difference in my under eyes since before I started using this, I had the most terrible dark circles, whereas now I don't even use concealer under my eyes. I mean, I know I have kind of like, you know, wrinkles, but yeah, I don't really have darkness under there anymore. And I believe it's because of this. You know, I'm almost addicted to it. I couldn't not use it now, but it is so good. You can use this all over your face apparently, but yeah, I just use it as an eye cream. But yeah, it is amazing. Honestly, I don't know what kind of magic, what kind of sorcery is in it, but it works. It really does. I love a cleansing balm. I do actually prefer cleansing oils, if I'm honest. And Herborian cleansing balm for me is hands down the best cleansing balm out of all of them. There is a lot out now, and I've tried a lot, believe me. Yeah, the cleansing oil from this range is probably, I would say, better than the balm, just because I prefer an oil, but the balm is amazing as well. It is so good and it smells amazing. It's a centella balm and the smell is just like, I feel like I want to eat it. Don't. But yeah, it is so nice. So yeah, it just kind of like, it takes your makeup off nice. It doesn't leave that horrible kind of like greasy feel, like an oil slicky feel afterwards. Yeah, it is so nice. And Herborian are a beautiful brand for skincare as well. And then very lastly is another addiction of mine. I've been using this now for just over 4 months. I recently did a video on these actually, and it's from Dermatica. So this one in particular is the star of the show. So this is the tretinoin cream and I love this. The difference in my skin since before I started using this and now is amazing. Honestly, it's such a huge difference. I said when I did the video, I recently started looking at before and afters, and I was actually really shocked at what difference it had made to my skin over the 4 months. So yeah, there's this one here, which you can target. It's quite good for like acne. In fact, when I get like hormonal breakouts every month, I get kind of breakouts on my neck and I tend to concentrate it there and they go down within days. Like maybe like a day sometimes, but it's really good for like anti-aging, for like wrinkles, large pores as well, again dark spots, rosacea. It covers so much. And then I also love this in the morning. So this is the ascorbic acid vitamin C cream, which is also really nice. It just makes my skin look really even. Love that as well. And for cleanser, I also really love this one. So this is like a 3-in-1. So it comes out like a white cream cleanser. And then as you start to rub it in, the warmth of your hands kind of makes it into almost like a balmy texture. So it then turns into like a cleansing balm or a bit oily. And then when you wet it, so you can wet your hands and rub that in as well, it then turns into like a milky cleanser. So you're kind of getting 3-in-1, but because it then turns into a milky cleanser and you wipe it off, it gives such a beautiful finish to your skin afterwards as well. It goes really glowy, really dewy, and again, it gives the most beautiful bounce to your skin as well. Right then, so next we will move on to hair care. So for hair care, I've been taking these. These are the Feel hair support supplements, and they contain Keronut and biotin as well, and rosemary leaf oil. So, you know, we all know about, you know, rosemary leaf oil or rosemary oil for, you know, oiling our hair and everything. It helps with hair growth, and it does. I've done it myself. It does help. But this is kind of like, you know, doing that from the inside out. And yeah, my hair has actually become so much longer and thicker and shinier as well. Like the actual condition of it has improved just from taking these. They're absolutely brilliant. So yeah, there is those, but also something which has massively improved the condition of my hair is these. So they're the Olaplex dupes from Aldi, like the Lacura ones. And I've been using this for months and I love it. Honestly, you get the shampoo and the conditioner and they're like £3.99 each. So good. They last ages as well. I love the conditioner in particular. It makes your hair feel so soft and smooth afterwards. But yeah, these are brilliant. Honestly, they're quite like widely available as well. I think when they first released them, they were quite hard to get hold of. But now I can pick it up like, you know, with the normal shampoo and conditioner in there every time I go in. But yeah, these are so good and a very, very close dupe to Olaplex as well. I used to use Olaplex. These are brilliant. So for serums, I actually have two. So first of all, there's this one here. I've been using this for ages and look how much is left. You get so much product in these bottles and a little bit goes a long way. I've been using this now for about, I'd say, a month and a half. And there's like loads left. I mean, I don't wash my hair like every day, obviously. I only use this when I wash my hair when it's damp. But yeah, it's beautiful, really nice. Sorry, I had an itchy eye. Yeah, this is the Kerastars Elixir Ultime. So yeah, I think this is quite kind of widely known about how good it is, but it is amazing. The condition of my hair since I've been using it has changed so much. So I think there's kind of like a bit of a cocktail of reasons why my hair's improved. But yeah, this is lovely. It's not greasy. It doesn't leave like an oily feeling to your hair. Yeah, you can use it on dry hair as well, which I do sometimes. Yeah, really good. Just really nice and it smells amazing as well. And I also really love this. This is another small business. They're called For Halle and they do some amazing hair products. They kind of specialise in extensions or they specialise in products for extensions. But this Wonder Oil serum is beautiful. I use this on my natural hair and again, I wouldn't say it's quite as good as the Kerastars one, but it is definitely a massive favourite of mine. I've been using this now for about a year. And it is lovely. Such a beautiful, beautiful product. So I've also more recently, I'd say, not recently, but more recently been using this to kind of combat the brightness in my hair, which is the Bold Uniq shampoo. This is the purple shampoo for blonde, platinum and grey silver hair. It is potent. That's one thing I will say. When I do use it, sometimes you'll probably see my videos and I've got like patchy hair. It's because this literally goes in some areas and it is absolutely potent. But after a few times of washing it, it kind of, you know, all evens out. But yeah, it is so good. It is the best purple shampoo, I would say. It kind of tops Finola for me, which was originally one of my favourites. But I would say that this one does top that because it's more moisturising. It doesn't leave my hair dry or anything like the Finola does sometimes. Yeah, I feel like this one maybe is a little bit more of a conditioning shampoo than the Finola. But yeah, it is so good. But as I say, it is potent. So you want to kind of gauge how long to leave it on for. Because if I leave it on just for 2 minutes, some of my hair does go bright purple. So yeah, it is, you know, for a kind of all-in-one spray, I love this. I've got hardly any left now, which I'm gutted about. I'll have to pick some more up. But this is from a company called Goldwell, who I'd never heard of before. I actually got this in one of my latest in beauty boxes. And it's the Bond Repair. It's the Bond Pro Repair and Structure Spray. So I use it when my hair's wet, you know, as a little kind of pre-blow dry spray. I also use it on dry hair when I'm straightening or curling. I sometimes just use it when my hair needs a little bit of extra hydration. And it is such a good all-rounder. I don't know if you're supposed to use it for all those reasons. I really don't, but I do. And I think it's amazing. It is such a nice spray, really good. And again, I feel like, you know, it's kind of improved the condition of my hair as well. Yeah, I'm just looking on the bottle and it does say it provides heat protection. So yeah, it's got for weak, fragile hair blended with micro Protect Complex and Inter Amino Bond Builder. Instantly provides long-lasting cuticle protection and resilience against day-to-day stresses. Yeah, sorry, the writing's tiny. But yeah, it's a lovely product, really, really nice. And as you can see, you know, I've really used it. So another one, as I said earlier about oiling, hair oiling, is this one here. Another small business. This is the Silk Glow Strong Roots Hair Oil. I love oiling my hair. Sometimes I do it in the morning, leave it on all day, and then I'll wash it off at night, you know, just tie my hair back in a bun or whatever. And yeah, this is definitely a beautiful, beautiful product. It smells so good as well. It really does. It's kind of quite citrusy smelling. It's lovely. Yeah, I kind of put this on, you know, as you do at the root, massage it in, and then I brush it through to the ends as well, to kind of, you know, seal in any hair cuticles or anything like that. But yeah, it is a beautiful product, really nice. And it does make your hair really soft and shiny afterwards as well. Just make sure you kind of shampoo twice, or at least twice. Sometimes I do 3 times because it can kind of make your hair feel a bit greasy if you don't. So there we go. There is my yearly favourites in makeup, beauty, or skincare and hair as well. There have been others, I'm sure I've missed some, but yeah, there's been some really nice releases this year. As I say, Beauty Bay have released some beautiful eyeshadow palettes this year. I've just noticed, I didn't have any favourites from Makeup Revolution, which is really unusual for me. Because, yeah, I just don't feel like they've released as much this year, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because they kind of got to the point where they were releasing too much too soon. But yeah, I just don't feel like they've kind of released quite as much this year as they normally do. Maybe they need to kind of like work out to go in between. So not quite as much as they were, but not as little as they have been this year. So as always, I will link the products shown in today's video in the description box below for you if you want to check them out for yourself. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!